What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Steelers Rewind here on Penn Live. Nick Farabaugh here with you guys. And today, good start to the practice week for the Steelers. Defensive lineman Cam Heyward still out there. Despite questions about would he practice amid this contract dispute that he is in the midst of with Steelers management, it does appear that Cam Heyward is practicing. He practiced in team and in Indy, so seems like things are set for him to play. Nick Herbig, the other big news of today, he was out there practicing. He had that hamstring issue in the Buccaneers preseason game. Feels like things are starting to go in the right direction for Nick Herbig. So a lot of positives there on the injury front. We talked to Aaron Rodgers today. Rodgers downplaying that narrative of revenge game. I think it's something that we are going to hear a lot this week between him and Justin Fields, between Rodgers going off on Aaron Glenn on the Pat McAfee show in April. We saw a lot of things and a lot of reasons for why these will fester. But Rodgers is saying it's week one. If you heard Fields and Glenn yesterday, they said basically the same thing. It's not relevant. No one cares. So no one's going to say anything outward. There's obviously juices flowing. You can feel it in the locker room. Like there's a little bit more of an ante to this game than I think a normal week one game just because of the storylines. But no one's going to trash talk it, give bulletin board material. No one's doing any of that. So don't expect to hear some crazy soundbite this week that's going to be plastered everywhere. I think it's going to be pretty cordial for the most part. And Rodgers also talking about how excited he is to utilize these tight ends, but really Darnell Washington basically said, hey, this guy's in the right position. You want to talk about if he should be a tackle or a tight end? He should be a tight end, because look what he does in the red zone, and he was productive in the red zone at training camp and in the preseason as well. You saw the touchdown he and Mason Rudolph hooked up on. So a lot of positives there between Darnell Washington and Aaron Rodgers. I think that connection really coming along very nicely, to be quite honest with you. I also talked with Isaiah Loudermilk today. He is the next man up with Derek Harmon out. He will probably start. They're going to have a lot of bodies fit in there. Y.A. Black, Daniel Ekwale, Logan Lee, Ezezio Tomowo. All those guys are going to play to a varying degree. But the fifth-year guy that's been in the system for 5 years is going to get the first crack at it. But I don't think it's going to be like some extended runway where he's going to get 70% of the snaps. I think we're going to see Black a lot. I think we're going to see a lot of guys play. And it's going to be a physical run game. I think they're expecting that. I think they're expecting to have 40-plus rushing attempts, honestly, against them. That's the type of game we're going to see. We're going to see a ballroom brawl here, I think, on Sunday. All right, folks, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell for more. Thanks for watching.